So, you're looking at Kongu Engineering College in Perundurai, right? TNEA Code 2711. If this college is on your list, well, you've come to the right place. We're going to break down everything that you and your parents need to know about this autonomous, self-financing institution. Let's dive right in. Okay, let's jump straight to what really matters, the proof of quality. And at Kongu, it starts with a couple of really big numbers. First up, the number 11. That's how many of their UG engineering programs have current NBA accreditation. That's not just one or two, but 11 different departments, a really strong sign of quality across the board. And the second big one? A solid A grade from NAC. Now, for parents especially, seeing these two things, a high number of NBA accredited courses and a top NAC grade, is just, well, it's a huge green flag. It tells you right away that you're looking at an institution with seriously high academic standards.
All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. We'll start with the basics, KEC's identity and its story. Then we'll dig into accreditations, check out the programs, and of course, placements. After that, we'll look at innovation and their alumni legacy, and wrap up with campus life. Let's get to it. So, first things first, who exactly is Kongu Engineering College?
Okay, the essentials. KEC is an autonomous, self-financing college, and it's been around since 1984. It's affiliated with Anna University, Chennai. Now, for admissions, it's all through TNEA, the Tamil Nadu Engineering Admissions. The seat split is pretty standard. 65% of the seats are filled through the government quota, and the other 35% are through the management quota.
So, where did it all begin? Well, you've got to go back to 1983. A group of 41 philanthropists got together and created the Kongu Velalar Institute of Technology Trust. Their mission? To bring top-notch technical education to the region. And just 1 year later, in '84, Kongu Engineering College was born as their flagship project. And you can see that forward-thinking mindset continued, because by 2004, they had already set up a technology business incubator with support from the Department of Science and Technology. All right, let's get back to those hard numbers, the official stamps of approval that really tell you about a college's quality. Remember that A grade from NAC we talked about? Well, it's not just a letter. Behind that A is a really impressive CGPA of 3.52 out of 4. That's a very high score, and it gives you a concrete idea of just how well the institution is performing across the board. And here's a closer look at those 11 NBA-accredited programs. This is where you really see the breadth of quality. Take a look. Food technology and mechatronics are accredited all the way through to 2029. That's fantastic. Then you have a whole bunch of core branches, civil, mechanical, ECE, chemical, and more, all good until 2028. And the big IT branches like CSE and IT are accredited until 2026. This is a big deal because it shows consistent quality over a long period. So where does KC stand on the national stage? Well, if we look at the official government ranking, the NIRF, Kongu Engineering College falls in the 101 to 150 rank band for engineering. That puts it in a pretty strong position among thousands of colleges across India. Okay, enough about rankings and grades. Let's talk about the real reason you're here, the student's journey from day one to their first job. So what can you actually study here? KEC has a pretty wide range of 14 different engineering programs. You've got all the mainstays, mechanical, civil, ECE. But what really catches the eye are the newer, high-demand courses they've added. We're talking about specializations like artificial intelligence and data science, AI and machine learning, and even computer science and design. This shows they're really thinking about the future and what the industry needs right now. And now, the big one. The question on every single parent and student's mind: what about placements? Well, according to the data the college submitted for TNEA counseling, Kongu reports a placement rate of, wait for it, 96%. Yeah, that's a huge number. Okay, a 96% placement rate is great, but who's doing the hiring? We're talking about some big names here. Companies like Cognizant, TCS, Tech Mahindra, and Bosch are regulars on campus. These are the kinds of industry connections that make a real difference. But a great college is more than just classes and jobs, right? Let's talk about the culture of innovation at KEC and the amazing things their graduates have gone on to do. KSC has been serious about entrepreneurship for a very long time. They've had a government-supported technology business incubator, the TBI at KSC, running since way back in 2004. That's over 20 years of helping students turn their ideas into actual businesses, right there on campus. And this focus on innovation isn't just talk. It's backed by some serious money. The college has brought in almost 25 crore rupees in research grants from big government agencies. That kind of funding is what makes real, cutting-edge research possible.
And what happens after graduation? Well, the alumni are the best proof. Just look at some of the folks from the early batches. Dr. P. Murthy, a civil grad from '88, is now a respected professor. His batchmate, V. Siddhasavam, is a general manager at a huge company like L&T. Then you have Dr. V.R. Ramkumar from the '89 batch, who's a scientist with the government. You can see a clear pattern here. Graduates going on to become leaders in academia, industry, and even public service.
Okay, let's wrap up with the day-to-day stuff. What's life actually like on campus at KEC?
Now this is a big one for parents. If your child is coming from another town, you need to know about the accommodation. And yes, KEC has permanent on-campus hostels for both boys and girls. And they both come with a vegetarian mess.
Getting to and from the campus is pretty straightforward. The college has its own bus service. If you're coming by train, the closest big station is Erode Junction, which is about 20 kilometers away. Oh, and here's a cool little fact. Back in 2019, AICTE actually ranked KEC as the 5th cleanest college campus in the entire country. That says a lot about the environment there.
What about financial support? Well, eligible students can definitely apply for the main government scholarships. We're talking about the post-matric scholarships for SC/ST and BC/MBC students, and of course, the very helpful first graduate scholarship for those who qualify.
So, let's just recap. You've got a college with a whole bunch of NBA-accredited courses, a top NAAC grade, a massive 96% placement rate, and a real history of innovation. So the only question left for you and your family is, does this sound like the right place to build your engineering career?
Just so you know, all the information we've shared today is based on what's available on official college and government websites at the time we put this together. To check out more engineering colleges, head over to profsam.com. It's your true source for all your 12th to engineering decisions.